We've seen the loss of a tremendous amount of jobs. The home of Delphi, the original Packard Electric, started many years ago by the Packard brothers. A General Motors plant in Lordstown, steel mills, all have been adversely affected over the past 30 years, but specifically over the past few months and few years, given the new problems in the auto industry. And every day that we wake up and we read the Warren Tribune or the Youngstown Vindicator, we've been getting bad news about layoffs. Severstal Steel goes idle, 1,000 jobs. General Motors plant takes off the third shift, takes off the second shift, few left on the first shift. Delphi went from 15,000 employees 20 or 30 years ago down to just a few today. And a group that has also been adversely affected with maybe not as much attention as should have been given are the Delphi salaried employees, who many have spent 2/3 of their careers working for Delphi, working under the General Motors umbrella, and helping with the engineering, the designing, the running of this company, have spent their lives, spent a lot of their time, missed a lot of baseball games, missed a lot of kids' events over the course of their careers, dedicating their lives to this company, and now are finding themselves in a very difficult position as we go through this restructuring, to where many of them have taken a buyout and were promised a supplemental to get them to Social Security. And now through the restructuring, they may not only lose their pensions, but they're also going to lose their supplemental. They're also losing their health care. And this is a group of people that contributed to this company, contributed to this country for many, many years, and deserve to be heard. And our community that has suffered all of these blows can only stand so much. And here are another 15,000 salaried workers across the country, but probably about 1,000 in our community that have done the right thing, have paid their taxes, paid their property taxes to fund the schools and the libraries, supported the communities, did the right thing, and now are being extremely hurt by the situation. And so I, along with many others in the Ohio delegation, Senator Brown and others, Representative Bo Cherry and Representative Charlie Wilson, Marcia Fudge, a lot of others, have been spending time trying to raise awareness and push the Auto Task Force to consider these 15,000 people across this great country who have contributed in such a significant way to the auto industry. And we want to make sure that the Auto Task Force recognizes that as these decisions are being made, some already are made, that they are made fairly and equitably, that these people who have served the company as significantly as others get the same kind of recognition, the same kind of support, and they're not asked to bear the brunt of the whole burden. And as the new GM tries to reinvent itself and get back up on its feet, it's important that they don't lose, and I think it's important for the Auto Task Force to recognize this, Mr. Speaker, that they don't lose a core constituency of General Motors consumers, former employees who have been loyal to the company, 15,000 of them, should not only be considered, but as a basic tactic for marketing purposes. These are people who want to be loyal to General Motors, who want to be supportive to General Motors, and feel like they are being forced to bear a major brunt of this. And again, I rise today because I have lived and worked, and these are people who have coached me growing up and have been involved in all of our lives and such a critical component to our community. And many times I have risen on this House floor to talk about the workers and the unions and how, you know, the Amwelds and the Youngstown Steel Doors and the UAW workers and the steel workers have been hurt. But workers are workers, and these people deserve to be heard just as much as everyone else. And with that, I yield back the balance of my time.